Okay, so I know I'm not looking my best today, but I just wanted to get on camera to show you how I go shopping for my containers for my baby ensembles. That's one of the most popular questions that I get in the group Embroidery Boss about where I get my boutique boxes from, where I get my containers from, where I get my baskets from. You already know that I get my baskets from Joanne. We did a video on that, and I shared a coupon code with you. If you use it by February 14, 2017, you get that free shipping. But now I'm on the search for other containers, hopefully colored containers. So I'm headed into a Big Lots, and I am not expecting to find hundreds of items. I am just expected to find items at good prices that I can present my items well in. So let's go into Big Lots. Let's see what they have. If you have a Big Lots in your area, don't drive past it. Go inside of it and see what they have. However, we're going to keep our minds open. We're going to look at the whole store. So we're going to go into their home section, their hardware section, their bathroom section, their garden section. We are going to keep an open mind because you just never know what you might find. So come with me, join me, and I challenge you to do the same. Go into a Big Lots in your area and let's see what you can find. Let's go. So they have these big bins. These are not super huge though. And these are $5, which isn't bad. Love this color. These are $7. And then they have these square ones, but these are too floppy, so these are not a good candidate. These, wow, they have a bigger size, and these are $7. So I can get a lot of items in here. So I might just take all of these. Then they have this tote, but that's $15, so that's not going with me. That's not going home with me today. These are huge. Now I bet you these are about $15 too. So these are, wait, $7. These are all going home with me. I gotta ask the manager, do they have any more? Because it's only 4 here. So I'm going to check them out, make sure that they're not cracked. Then I'm going to ask the manager, do they have any more? But these are huge. These are huge. These ensembles could be at least a minimum of $150 or more to sell them at. So these all 4 are going with me. I got to see if they have any more in stock. Okay, so my second stop is going to be at an odd lot. Okay, and this is actually the second stop that I'm going to make. Then I have one more before I have to go and get my nails done because I have an appointment at 7 o'clock and it's like 5:55 now. So I'm going to walk around the whole store very quickly because this store is huge. And I'm hoping that the size of it will be promising. So I'm hoping to find containers. Again, not necessarily looking for baskets, but if I can find some baskets in this store, I will get them. So once again, I went to a Big Lots first, and now I'm headed to an odd lot. Let's go. Now, for starters, they have these outside of the store. These are 2 for $1. And once again, they have a lot of them. So these baskets are 50 cents. Now, these are too small for my baby ensembles. However, if someone was making like little food baskets or something like that, this would be ideal. Alright? And so, I really like these actually. I don't know, but once again, I know that ideally these are way too small for what I do. But once again, if I did need them, I would probably buy them all because at 50 cents, this is how you find closeout. Okay, so I stumbled across these bins. These are just as wide as the last ones, and they are like a shimmery gold color, and these are $5.88. So these tubs are actually cheaper than the first ones that I had showed you, and these are the party tubs. So ideally these are basically about, maybe I would say 2 feet wide. So that's a lot of things that you can get in here. And how many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have almost 30. Only that I'm not going to buy them all because then that will blow the entire budget. I don't know what I'm going to find for the next store that I shop at. So I'm going to get about 10 of them for starters. And I think that will be a nice start. So ideally I'm going to be investing about $60 in these tubs. Now they also have these large wicker baskets, but these look very dried out, like dried rotted, so I would not get these. However, it's a nice size. Maybe all of them are not dry rotted. Let me just take a look at them. But I don't like the handle. No. So the size of it is good, but ideally, no. These already look worn, so these would not be a good investment. And they are $5.88, so the price isn't bad for the size of them, but it just wouldn't be good. And then they have these trays, and these are not bad either. Actually, these are actually good because you can sit like something if you're doing food or baby ensembles. You can set a teddy bear with things around it and then wrap it up in a plastic bag or something, and those are only $2.88. So you see, if I like these, then I would have bought the whole entire thing, or at least 10 of them, because they have a lot here. But this is one of the stores that you can find like closeouts that we're talking about. These are closeout stores, the discount stores. Now I stumbled across their kitchen stuff, and they have some really cute kitchen oven mittens and so forth. And in regards to colors, they have pink kitchen towels, so you don't see that in the other stores, and purple. But what I did notice was these pink oven mittens. They have the soft pink oven mittens and then these. However, these are $188. I don't necessarily like how they look. They look kind of washed out, and so for $2 I can't. If they were cheaper, maybe let's say, I don't know, $1 or 50 cents, then maybe I would get them. So these I'm going to pass. So something else that I stumbled across were these ottoman covers, and these are blanks. And so I'm undecided about this because I don't necessarily make ottomans, or I don't even know where I would get the inserts for them. Perhaps I could stuff them. But I wanted to show you, they have a whole bin here. All right, and these are marked at 99 cents each. So I don't know what the cost of a personalized ottoman is for a child, and they only have pink, but it might be a good investment for some. If you know how to make ottoman inserts, or you know where to get them from. And so I'm going to think about these, and then okay, so I stumbled across these gift boxes, and these would be ideal when I'm offering my gift wrapping services. And you get 3 boxes, and I like the measurements of them, and they are $1.99 each. So they're decent quality because they're made by Hallmark, so I am going to get a few of these, if not all. I'll count. And so I got 20% off for buying 2 dozens of them. So they were $5.88 times 24 times 20% off. So I'm super happy, but I am in a rush to the last store, and hopefully I can get to my nail appointment. Alright, so I'm headed into Dollar Tree to see if they have any bins, and I did not make my nail salon appointment, but I gotta go first thing in the morning because she's gonna take me. So can you imagine my husband and I going to church tomorrow, and before I go to church I gotta get my nails done so I can look good to praise the Lord, amen. Okay, and so I'm going to Dollar Tree because they have these bins, and these bins are perfect to use when you are trying to reduce the cost of an item. You start with the container. So let's go look and see if they have them in. Okay, so they have some wonderful colors. Look at this green. Love it. And this color I'm super in love with. And then they have this purple and pink. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just about 10. I think I counted that wrong. Yeah, and so I'm going to get a few of these. See these bins? I saw the big one in Big Lots today for $7. They have a small one for $1. You see that? But these colors are not what I normally have, but I'm definitely going to get some of these today. And so I'm in the kitchen section, and they have these colors. I don't know if these are going to be their new colors for the spring, but these would be very nice to add to the personalized set. So I'm definitely getting the pink because I have a lot of requests for pink. And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to buy them all because in the kitchen towel sets, I ideally put 2 towels, so that would be good. And then they have that orange, and then they even have these colors down here. And so these are not often here. I haven't seen these all the times that I've come here. I've seen these colors, but not those brighter ones. So I'm not sure if this is just a seasonal thing, but this is the time that you want to just grab them when you see them. A lot of people. Only thing that I will point out is that the quality of these towels are not good. Okay, they are not even as good as the ones that they are stored next to or displayed next to. So we have a problem here. I like the color, but I don't like the quality of the towel. So instead of buying all of them, maybe I'll just get a few just to have the color in stock and maybe sell them at a cheaper price, but then that kind of defeats the purpose. So I have to think about it. But these are really good colors, and I think I'm just going to start with a few instead of just taking them all off the rack, just because the quality of it is really disturbing to me. They're very thin. They're not thick, and to be quite frank, I don't even know how they would hold up after washing them or with the pounding of the excuse me, with the pounding of the embroidery. And so I'm just going to buy a few once again and not take them all as I. So I just discovered that Dollar Tree, in fact, do have sales. I just found this gift wrapping paper from after Christmas marked down to 50 cents. So I am buying all of them. It is in white, and it's going to work out well with just a decorative ribbon or a colorful ribbon and a bow. And because I offer that gift wrapping service, this makes the idea of offering that gift wrapping service at $4.99 more profitable. So once again, Dollar Tree does have sales. I guess you just have to ask or look for them. And my last stop for tonight is AC Moore. I am just going in here to see if they have anything, being that I missed my nail salon appointment. I have a little bit more time and I have a little bit more cash left. So I'm just going to go in here and see what they have. And I do have a coupon for them too for 55% off. So for starters, they have these big baskets for $5.99. I am going to grab a few of them. Because I don't really carry the ones with the handle, but these would be good. This is actually how I started out with baskets that look very similar to these. So I'm going to grab a cart and grab at least a half a dozen of these, because at $5.99 that's also a really good deal. And look what else I stumbled across. They have these oval baskets that we just purchased at Joann the other day, and their regular price is $19.99, and they got them on sale for $9.99. So the fact that I got them at $4.50, and it's the same exact basket, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, same quality, everything. So sometimes that's why you can't be discouraged about going into these stores or going online and using coupons. But I'm going to head inside and see what else they have. Plus I'm going to grab a cart so I can grab some of those other baskets with the hand. Okay, so I am back in my studio, and these are all my findings for today's haul, and I'm going to go through everything that I got. There's a few items up here, though, that I didn't get from today's haul, but I just wanted to throw it in there just to show you that was on my road trip. All right, for starters, let's talk about these reams of gift wrapping paper. Some of you may know that I offer gift wrapping services at Kandia Haynesworth Designs at $4.99 per item, and this roll cost me 50 cents per roll, and it was because they were on clearance. And I gotta tell you, I didn't even know that Dollar Tree had clearance items. I mean, you go in there, you pay $1, and that's it. But the manager said quite often they do. You just have to ask, because there will never be a display, and they hardly have things left over from after season. So if you think about it, after Christmas you didn't see any stockings and stuff hanging around, and the reason being is because they pack it up and they send it back. But the things that get left behind, that's what they usually will put on clearance. So that's good to know now. Just go in and ask your local Dollar Tree manager about clearance items. All right, so the next thing I wanted to show you was these bows. I wanted to try to do something different, especially for boy items that I am selling. I want to try to get away from the flowers, especially for boy stuff. And so recently, I discovered these at my local Dollar Tree, and what I have also found is that each Dollar Tree seemed to have something different. So I live in between 3 Dollar Trees in each direction, in less than a 15-minute drive. So I'm lucky enough to just kind of bounce around which direction I want to go into. But I found that some of them have these, while some of them had these, and other Dollar Trees had these. Okay, and so I just kind of went to all of them and got them. So you have to kind of shop around and see what you can get from your local Dollar Tree. Recently I used this one for the first time on a boy item, and it was a hit, so I decided to kind of go back and get what they had. And then I got some for girls too, but for the most part I was looking for ones that I could use for boys. Take a look at the ensemble that I recently used this bow on. So as a business owner, you have to be concerned about cost and everything. So that's one of the reasons why I like to get things dirt cheap, or when I can at the best price, because, you know, the less the investment, as long as it doesn't compromise the quality and so forth, you can get it. So these were others that I were able to get, and these were $1 each. So technically, one is going to be 50 cents. However, even though these were a good deal, these from Big Lots, I'm sorry, not Big Lots, Odd Lots were a better deal. And I only got these, only got a few, but I thought that these would be very cute, especially on a girl ensemble other than the flower, or especially on the gift boxes that I use. And these were actually 2 for 78 cents. And so I bought what they had there. And so even though these are cute for 50 cents, these were actually cheaper per bow, so I got those. And okay, so basically I normally keep these in stock, these small ones that I usually get on the off seasons, like at the end of the summer. They have these primary colors around September, October, the fall time, okay? And I have a bunch of these in stock, and these are what I've been using. And actually, these are actually a smaller version of what I got at Big Lots today. But for the most part, I was super excited to get these today with these pastel colors. Okay, and I know that these are not going to be available once the season ends. Okay, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. Once the season ends, these will not be available. So once again, this is when you want to go and you want to grab those off colors, okay? Because I won't use these all, because I'll get more, so I won't use them all. But guess what? Once the season is over, they're over. And then next year, when people see me using these, they will ask where you get pink ones from, because now their Dollar Tree only have the next colors, which would be probably the colors that I've shown you. Today's goal was to find containers that I can present my ensembles in. I was looking for containers in a different variety of colors, sizes, and shapes. I successfully achieved that. Starting with the large bins, I was able to get them in 5 different colors, and with the gold shimmering one, I saved 20% off. So that saved me close to $30 on buying 2 dozens of these bins. These bins can be used for a variety of things and occasions, as well as the colored ones. And having such a large size bin will enable me to fulfill customers' orders with those larger budgets. So you want to keep that in mind when you are buying different size shapes of bins and stuff. So you don't want to have these. The only ones that you have in stock is something like this, because a customer calling for a baby order or a larger order, if you don't have these in stock, you cannot take that order, because that person may not want a bunch of small things when they want something big. So just keep that in mind. When you have something like this you can use at any time. So the Willow Baskets that I showed you that I get from Joann.com, you can use those for all occasions for anyone. So you want to always have some neutral tones in your inventory. The boutique boxes, we didn't get a chance to get those today. Hopefully, when I take you along shopping with me again, we can find some boutique boxes. But we did very well today with going to stores like we got these from Odd Lots. We got these from Big Big Lots. We got these from AC Moore, and we got these from Dollar Tree. And as you can see, there's different prices in different places that you go. You want to ask for those clearance sales. You want to ask for discounts. You want to see if they can give you additional discounts for bulk orders. All right. So I want to show you something else that I actually got from Odd Lots in regards to presenting to your customers. So I showed you in the store these gift boxes. They were 3 in a case for $1.99, and they are actually very good quality boxes too. So I didn't get crazy and buy everything that they had in stock, but I will be going back to get more because these will serve very well in my gift wrapping services that I'm offering. I want to show you these mailers. They had these mailers for $5 for $1, and if someone is let's say ordering a single bib or something like that, these are what I can send them in, okay? I can ship them in opposed to shipping them in a box. I was using a priority box and so forth, and these will work out well in shipping them. And in many cases, when I ship them this way, I can ship them first class or the cheapest way, which is going to be under $3, opposed to having to pay $5 for priority mail and so forth. They also had these mailers. Okay, and these mailers were 2 for $1, and they have the bubble wrap inserted inside of them. So I bought all of these that they had in stock, as well as I got some more boxes that they had. These were 5 gift boxes for $1.88. So I really like those, and those are like shirt boxes and so forth. They also had these kind of boxes. These are very heavy duty boxes too, and I really like these because for those who are buying, my customers that are buying blankets and they don't want it in a gift basket and they just want it in a box, that's where the gift wrapping services are really going to come into play, and putting them in a decent box too. And so when I was at AC Moore, I discovered that they have silicone coated turners, okay? And guess what? These are only $1 each. So these make ideal presentations with your personalized baking sets compared to what we are currently using from the Dollar Tree. These look like they are more expensive. So you have $1 here and $1 here. This does not look like $1. This looks like this is an item that you would at least pay $5 for. It is not cheaply made. So in regards to this, I do have a bunch of these in stock. I am going to go back and get these, and the best part about it is these come in colors. Okay, now my AC Moore only had red in stock, but they also had these in stock, which is in the same section, and these are also silicone coated, and these come in colors as well. So this one is like a mint green, whereas this one is more or less like a lime green, and then this one is orange. But from what I understand, they also have them in red and white. They just didn't have them in stock. And once again, these were only $1. And so when we are putting our ensembles together, if we want to just kind of do a variety or something, we can kind of, you know, change it up a little bit. Okay, so now we have these microfiber towels from the Dollar Tree, and then we have these silicone coated whisks. So we can add that to the cookie sheet and, you know, just change it up a little bit, you know, just to give it some variety, because after a while you want to do something different, right? And these towels are easier to embroider on versus the oven mitts. So while I was at AC Moore, I was able to use a 50% off coupon. I thought it was for 55%, but it wasn't. It was only for 50% off. But I was able to get this Fast Grab Tacky Spray for $5. It was regularly priced at $9.99, and I was able to get it for $5. So I was very happy about that, because with the $5 savings, I was able to kind of pick up some of these. And even though I bought like 7 items or 8 items, I only technically paid like $3 for them because I had a $5 savings here. And I would like to use these with my embroidery, because I'm not necessarily pleased with the spray that I'm currently using, which was this. Okay, I currently use this. I don't use the 505 spray because it's expensive, and you don't even get a lot in it. And I find that you get more in these chunky cans. Now, the Super 77 works good too, but this is kind of pricey too. So if I can find something and use a coupon that's going to work, I hope that this works. I'm going to do it. The last thing that I want to show you today, now I do have some other things, but they technically did not come from this haul today. The other things came from my road trip. Was these. I found these at Odd Lot, and these were the, let's see, the double glove pot holders. Okay, and I always like to have one for myself so I can test it out. And these are good. So I was thinking maybe that this can be embroidered here. Thank you so much for coming with me today on this shopping haul for containers for my embroidery business. I'd like to hear what you think. I also like to see how you present your items, what you were using. Maybe we can exchange some ideas furthermore. Okay, but as you can see, I use a variety of baskets and shapes and sizes and plastic bins and tubs and so forth. I also use gift boxes, boutique boxes, just to present the customer with a variety of options based on their budget. And as you can see, I use things to enhance it. When the flowers don't work, I'm looking for something else, and I'm always looking for a deal. And the last thing I want to point out to you is we can't always be jumping for joy when we find something that we like, because if it compromises the quality, then I would not suggest getting everything in the store just because it's at a great deal. It have to make sense. And so some things you saw me pass over today, and the things that I did buy, I didn't get crazy if I wasn't necessarily happy with it, because I don't want to present anything or sell anything to the customer that I normally or necessarily wouldn't buy. You have to be proud of your work. So that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel and posting a comment below. And until then, I'll see you next time.